Offensive rebound.
Whoa! Oh, my goodness gracious!
Oh,
Did you just see that dunk machine? Oh, boy!
Hey guys, hope you're doing well as we welcome you back to our channel. While an individual ponders over how he can tackle the bold movements of the player in front of him, if he isn't quick enough and smart enough to bring down the walls of defenses of the opponent, he would be left in the dust of bitter loss. The NBA has always been America's favorite sports league to follow. Names like LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and Michael Jordan are up there. Without further ado, let us delve into the NBA's highest IQ moments. Number 7. The ball rebound strategy. Minnesota Timberwolves vs. Sacramento, California had a moment that would forever be memorable in the hearts of the fans who were very close to holding an opinion much contrary to this for both sides. While Timberwolves were taking a free shot in the half court, the player made a call which he would be loved for in the days on ahead. The cheer from the bleachers was loud enough for the whole universe to see what that moment, which lasted for only a couple of seconds, held the importance of the entire game. For the throw, the ball was tried to be slid through the hoop, all eyes on that red flame. However, the ball rebounds off the rim right back to the player who was supposed to put it in. He catches it with his hands gracefully, pounced onto the remaining area left to put the ball in, and he does. What a comeback.
Pulls up with Napier in his grill. Are you kidding me? It's a three.
Number 6. Watch your steps, silly. What was seen in the match of the Miami Heat versus the Golden State Warriors was incredibly witty. The shot was played by one of the Miami players, fooling the opponent when he thought that the Heat player was trying to lock the shot, but what was that he feigned a shot right next to the outside boundary, and when the opponent swooped the ball out of his hands, the two were out of the court. The whistle blows, and Miami's are threateningly in possession of the ball near the basket. This may not be understandable at first glance, but when you get the reason for the scheme played, you'd be astonished as to how in the world did the player manage to think of this strategy in the last second. The ball, once near the boundary, owned the Miami Heat player, but from the corner of his eye, he knew he was going to be trampled over, thus blocking his one-pointer. Why not turn the situation around and make do with the onrushing player who would try to take the ball away? He did so, and he got himself another chance of scoring. Decent.
Down by 17.
Well, the problem is Miami's a lot better. I mean, the Heat are...
Number 5. The little details to touch. The Lakers always have something up their sleeve when it comes to addressing the stakes of attacking and putting the ball into the hoop without a dangerous counterattack that may be pulled by the opposing team. Once you have the ball, instincts land to attack, so when the Lakers player gets the ball, he tries to put the ball in, fails as it rebounds, but fortunately falls in the hands of another one of their players against the sneaky Miami Heat teammates. In the heat of the moment, the Laker passes the ball way into the defenses of the opponents. This is caught by not the nemesis, but another one of their players who finally throws it in seamlessly.
Tyler Hero. Anthony Davis has played some of his best ball. Pass inside. Oh, gorgeous feet.
Many plays as possible.
Number 4. Never lose a second. It's a different kind of thrill to watch players fight for a neck-to-neck until the very last millisecond. The Houston Rockets and the Boston Celtics were 104 to 101 in the last 5 seconds of the second, with Boston having a throw at the basket as the last act of their hard work. Or maybe not the last. When the Celtic player fails to put the ball in the basket from half court, all the players scram, trying to retrieve the ball. The Rockets especially fighting for dominance. The result unfolds when the Celtics have the ball still and make do of it by such intellect that they win the game by a good easy throw down the hoop. This throw was what won them the game.
Quick hit ahead. Hayward wide open for room service. And when we talk...
Number 3, the reward of ambition. It does come in handy once you have a strong arm and an accurate throw. This was efficiently used by Oklahoma City Thunder against the prestigious Minnesota Timberwolves. The two next to one another, The brilliance of their strategies, the footwork, and simple artwork of their marvelous sportsmanship was spellbinding to say the least. The key to the Thunder's win was the mere last-second thought by one of their players to put a solid counterattack in the last few beats of the night, catching the ball, the chance, and putting the ball down the hoop with a degree of impeccable moves. The genius behind was that decision, that clicking thought that if the ball is across the court, a chance created, the score would become 122 to 122, and it did.
Shot clock dwindling. Nice pass as Adams knifed it inside the Gallinari.
Number 2, feigning and scoring. If you're gullible enough on the court, you have already lost the round, the game, and the league. The Atlanta Hawks were not smart enough to dodge that slick move played by one of those Boston Celtics players. In the first round of the game, with the Hawks in the lead of 6 points, the Celtic teammate was feigning to fix his sock when he was being backed up by the defender of the opposing team, who failed to notice it all as an act. When the ball is hurled their way, with a jolt, the Celtic player catches it, wounding past the line of defense and slam dunking like the spectacular player he is. Not only does this receive immense gratitude from the crowd, but the commentators were also astonished, taken aback, yet pleased to see the sudden change in the atmosphere, the approach to take the lead back.
Thrown away by Herter. Smart. 2.
Number 1, a bit of a mastermind. The Boston Celtics have often proved themselves in many ways, and the team that LeBron James belongs to is bound to win, right? Well, not quite. If the other team decided to play strategy, brains over brawn, one might not be that lucky to wiggle out of that without tripping in one way or another, causing the seesaw statistics of the game to lean in the favor of the opposing team. Another one of those examples is the game between Philadelphia 76ers and once more Boston Celtics in the second round of the whole game. The 76er player who caught the ball in the Celtics side of the court pretended in one hurried motion to give the ball back where it came from, but changed his direction, taking the ball with him and using that lowered guard of the opposing team to put the ball in the hoop. The roar of the cheers is heard with immense vivacity, but it was not the basket that he did, but what the cause of it was that was appreciated by the horde of onlookers.
Two of them are very close. Richardson had it blocked by Tatum, doing it at the defensive end. Horford there to clean it up.
Let us know some of your favorite high IQ NBA moments in the comments section below, while also hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel for more awesome videos like this in the future. Until next time, guys, take care and goodbye.